Hello, Allison.
How's the professor doing?
His vital signs dropped slightly this morning, but he's stabilized now.
Bet that small change worries you.
Yes, it does. I'm not sure how long the human body can live without a mind, and I have no idea how long the mind can exist without a body. I'm afraid if we don't do something soon, we'll lose the professor forever.
Are you as uncomfortable as I am about using your mutant powers?
Let me guess. You're afraid of losing control.
Well, you know that time I lost control in the danger room? A part of me liked it. Maybe a little too much. I'm afraid I might change if it happens again.
You mean like I turn into the Phoenix if I overextend myself?
Yes.
That's why the school is so important to us, Allison. It teaches self-control.
What was it like, turning into the Phoenix?
It was terrible and wonderful at the same time. I've never felt such raw power, such confidence I could do anything. But at the same time, I felt so out of control. All that energy consumed me. It turned me into a monster.
Are you ever afraid you'll transform into the Phoenix again?
There's always that chance, Allison. But I take it a day at a time, and resist those urges that could lead me down the path to the Phoenix.
I wish I had that kind of self-control.
You're a strong person, Allison. Continue to train in the danger room, and I'm sure you'll have no troubles with control.
Take good care of Professor Xavier.
I will, Allison. I promise.
Ah, welcome, young Allison.
What are you working on?
I'm attempting to devise a means by which the X-Jet will be able to circumvent the shields around Asteroid M. As yet, I have been entirely unsuccessful.
What's that piece of equipment over there?
That is the Astral Gate. Cyclops and Wolverine acquired it during their excursion to the Weapon X labs.
What's it do?
It's an interesting piece of technology based on psychic mutant powers. I believe it will allow non-psychics to travel to the astral plane.
Oh, wow! Could we use this to save Professor X?
A most intriguing idea, Allison.
Allison, you're a part of the X-Men. Shouldn't you already know when new information is found? Are you not informed as soon as everyone else is?
Goodbye, Beast.
I hope to see you again soon, Allison.
I would imagine, much like every other X-Man, you would be informed about any big news. But I guess not.
Hey, Pebbles. Long time no see.
What have you been doing?
All this waiting around gets me a little on edge, so I was in the danger room letting off some steam. Nothing like a good scrap to clear the head.
Do you think we're partially responsible for all this trouble?
What? You mean Magneto being free?
Well, yeah. The X-Men could have stopped him at the Arbiter, but we didn't.
Kiddo, our #1 responsibility is to help people. Mutants and humans alike. Saving lives on the Arbiter was way more important than capturing Magneto. But don't worry, Allison. Magneto will get his in the end.
How'd you learn to fight so well, Wolverine?
Simple. I'm the best at what I do.
That doesn't answer anything.
See you, Wolverine.
See you around, kiddo.
Hello, Allison. What can I do for you?
What are you doing with Cerebro?
I've been viewing the astral plane, trying to see what Shadow King has done with Charles.
What have you found?
Nothing. The astral plane is in a tremendous amount of upheaval. I've never seen anything like it before.
So Shadow King really hates Professor X, huh?
Shadow King despises Charles with every fiber of his being.
Why?
Because Shadow King is an insatiable egomaniac. Years ago, he was bested by Charles in a battle on the astral plane, and Shadow King would never let that go unanswered.
Do you think the Professor will survive?
My dear, never, ever count out Charles Xavier. He's a man of amazing strength and fortitude. He survived the impossible more than once. I'm counting on him to do so again.
Good luck with Cerebro.
Thank you, dear. I'll not rest until Charles is set free.
Tensions have finally come to a head. There's been a huge upsurge in sentiments against mutants. Anti-mutant rallies are being held in every major city, and mutant control laws are being discussed by every nation in the world. There have been sporadic outbreaks of violence against mutants, but those are just small trickles from a dam that's about to break.
Spit it out, Psych. What's going on?
I just received word that Sentinels have begun openly hunting mutants in New York City. To make matters worse, Gurso's soldiers stormed the sewer tunnels and are attacking the Morlocks.
Cyclops, I know we've had our differences with the Morlocks, but we must help them.
We will, Storm. I spoke to Healer. He agreed to meet us in the sewers and fill us in on the situation.
Scott! Scott, can you hear me? Juggernaut's on a rampage and we can't stop him. We need your help. He wants...
Looks like we're gonna be putting in some overtime today, X-Men. Let's get moving.
Alright, so we can choose which one to do first. I mean, eventually we're going to do all of them, but, you know, it's which one you're going to do first. And I think that Juggernaut one sounded pretty immediate, so let's go and do that first. Moira, what's your status?
Come quickly! Juggernaut is in the facility and he's trying to kill Forge.
You better run, little man!
Isn't technology a wonderful thing?
Ah. X-Men! Your little friend Forge can't keep running forever. And when I catch him, I'm gonna pulverize him.
What are you doing here, Juggernaut?
Thought I'd do a little sightseeing here on beautiful Muir Island. Then take home a few souvenir X-Men heads to hang over my fireplace.
You're not gonna hurt anyone.
You should know better than that. Ain't nobody can stop Juggernaut. Not even the puny X-Men.
Guess it's time to see what happens when an irresistible force meets an immovable object.
I'm gonna crush you wimps like paper cups. Coming through.
So here's what we're actually gonna do. Is I'm gonna get around and I'm gonna go and look for those little secret things, because it seems that there's no time limit or anything like that. It's just fight them until you beat them. One thing that's pretty good is Juggernaut is not physical resistant. He's only mental resistant. And I was actually going to bring Jean Grey and not Rogue, but I guess I, misselected. I mean, they're right next to each other in the options. But I guess that's a good thing now that I see it.
Hey, no fair!
Ow. Oh, shit. Forge took a hit there. Damn, you know what's crazy? Because I don't have any healing things, Wolverine might actually die. What am I kidding? No, he's not. We're about to kill him.
Chill out. Well, that was certainly exciting. Thanks for the help.
Forge, are you okay?
Me? I'm fine. I just wish my hands would stop shaking.
What should we do with Juggernaut?
I've got a special rig that can hold Mr. Unstoppable. Let's drop him in there. Once he wakes up, maybe he'll feel like answering a few questions.
You got lucky, meatball. But you ain't never gonna knock me out again.
Who sent you to attack the Mutant Research Center?
Ah, get out of my head! I hate when you freaks do to a man's brain.
This will end after you've answered our questions. Who sent you to Muir Island?
I don't know, okay? I was hired by some anonymous joker. Paid me a big bundle of money to do the job.
What were you paid to do?
I was supposed to destroy the Astral Gate. I was chasing Forge because I figured he knew where it was.
The Astral Gate? That's what Cyclops and Wolverine took from Weapon X. Why would you say that? Now he knows that. Not that he can get out, but still, why would you tell him? The Astral Gate isn't even here.
What? I go through all the trouble of fighting you goody two-shoes and it ain't even here.
No, afraid not.
But I was positive it'd be here. You creeps always have Forge mess with new equipment, right?
Sorry, Juggernaut. You were wrong.
Ah,
Talk to you later, Juggernaut.
I'm gonna get you for this. If it's the last thing I ever do.
Sure.
You X-Men have a habit of arriving in the nick of time. Thanks.
What are you working on?
What I seem to be doing a lot of lately. Putting things back together.
Did you know Juggernaut was sent here to destroy the Astral Gate?
No, but it's just as well that he didn't attack the mansion.
Unfortunately, Juggernaut doesn't know who hired him to do the job.
Whoever it was had to be very wealthy. Juggernaut doesn't come cheap.
Could Magneto have sent Juggernaut here?
Maybe. But Magneto has always been a hands-on kind of guy. I can't see him hiring someone to do important work that he could do himself.
Thanks, Forge.
See you later.
Okay, why is Allison even here? She wasn't on this mission with us, and, well, I guess neither was Jean Grey, but Jean Grey is important to get the information out of him.
Bless your hearts. You saved us again.
What are you working on?
I'm trying to see if I can help poor Charles. I just received word his health is failing.
Are you having any luck?
None at all. I fear the worst for him. He won't last much longer if his mind remains trapped on the astral plane.
Do you think we should return to the astral plane?
I sincerely believe it's our only chance at saving Charles. He must be freed soon or he'll die.
Thanks, Moira.
Goodbye, my friends.
Ah, once again, the X-Men arrived to save the day. We should get you guys pagers.
Outdated. How are you feeling?
Large and in charge. I went to pieces last time I saw you guys, but I've got myself together now. All of myselves.
It's good to see you up and around.
Yeah. Lying in a tank of energized liptides is way less exciting than it looks.
See you around, Multiple Man.
Oh, yeah. Like anytime we have troubles here on Muir Island.
Okay, now we leave. Alright. There's the sewers. There's the riots. I feel like the riots are probably next on the list. Yeah, from the looks of it, that seems like a better option here. The city is literally burning. Things are out of control here. Innocent mutants are under attack. We have to save them. We have to help them get to an ambulance. I mean, first we're going to save. Okay. Now let's go and deal with this. So basically how this mission goes is you just do the same thing that you did on the Arbiter by like, oh yeah, helping, the people get off into the escape pod things. Basically it's the same thing, but replace escape pods with ambulance trucks and Arbiter crew with mutants. What the hell is that? Why is that just floating there? Okay, well, we found the ambulance. Now we just need to find the mutants to put them in the ambulance. That's that. Oh, we found a mutant. Hey, man. Over there, coward in the corner. I got some good news for you. Oh my god. Please get me out of here. Follow us, you'll be safe. Alright, I am not gonna say that the entire time.
Feel as strong as a hurricane.
Where are you at? Alright. Good job, team. The 3rd Street area is secure. There's more people in need of help on the 4th Street. Let's get going. Alright, there's already a person here. Okay. Before we even found the ambulance. Hey, we found the ambulance. But we've also found sentinels, which is not good. That's Psylocke. She needs our help. Oh, okay, I was more so trying to... I saw those flares and I thought that it was actually an ambulance. I was going to drop off these guys. What the fuck is this? Dude, what are you doing? And why isn't she helping? You pointed her out like it was a fucking celebrity sitcom guest. And I need you to fucking... I need her to do something, man. Instead of just sitting there. I mean, she's getting targeted, right? I didn't leave. Quit telling me stuff about leaving when I didn't even try. I'm not even over there. But yeah, like, she's not even doing anything. She's even getting targeted as if she was an enemy.
Better.
Are you okay, Psylocke?
I'm quite well now, but I was in a bit of a tight spot. Thanks for the assist.
What happened here?
I was hoping you could tell me. The city seems to have gone insane.
And it's probably going to get worse before it gets better. Alright, well I believe that means that we've unlocked Psylocke, or at least we'll unlock Psylocke as a playable character at the end of this level. Okay. Good work, team. We destroyed all the sentinels on the 4th Street. And more importantly, we saved a lot of lives. But our work isn't done yet. We have to move on to the 5th Street. Cool. Just one street after another. What are the odds we have to fight that thing? Oh, here it is. Hang on, I gotta save. Now we can fight. Now what's up? Oh shit. Oh no, that attack makes it go dizzy. I hate that. Jesus.
I feel as strong as a hurricane.
Shouldn't be surprised that that took so long. It's a goddamn sentinel enemy. They take forever. Oh my god! Jesus. Gotta make sure we're not near any of those fucking cars next time. Okay, shut up, man. We're dealing with other things right now. Like this sentinel that I'm getting stuck on. Ooh! Jean Grey's dead. Nice. Well, you know that's what happens when you don't pay attention to people's health. Alright, before anything bad happens, or anything more bad, anything else bad happening, we should probably just take the guy over there, and we'll go over here.
Okay. Yes.
Just making sure everyone's healed up. Ow, what the fuck? What was that? And what was that right there? I did no damage to this motherfucker. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Why am I doing no damage? I was sitting there beating the fuck out of this guy, and it did no damage the entire time. I'm gonna have to say cap on that one, dog. I do not believe that. I refuse to believe that. Man, these sentinels are pissing me off, okay? Alright, Iceman, you're going to be pulling double duty. I cannot revive Wolverine because I do not have enough credits. So, fuck me. But hopefully, there's not that much left of this level. as we only got like 2 more mutants left. Gambit. Gambit, if you were like even like the slightest bit useful right now and didn't just stand in the fucking way and attract missiles all the time, that'd be really great. What the fuck? Why are you coming at me? Okay, good job, X-Men. All the Sentinels on Fish Street have been destroyed. 6th Street is the last remaining area. Remember, there are a lot of innocent people depending on us. Let's go. Yeah, fuck, you know what? All these motherfuckers, they can fend for themselves, alright?
I will comply. Right. Got it. Okay.
Now, busting my ass off, you got all these random motherfuckers, these random civilians just kind of just being out here, being magnets for missiles that I'm taking to the face. Alright. At least we know where the ambulance is. You know what? I'm getting sick of you Sentinels, man. I mean, I know that's the whole point of this mission is dealing with Sentinels, but you're really pissing me off. I'm getting sick of dealing with you fuckers. You took out 2 of my team already. Yeah, both of you, come on. Let's go. Hey, teleport on the other side. That's great. 2 for 1. Yeah, really, I could just go around and gather up all of them and then deal with it, which I'll probably end up doing right now. Fuck it. Fuck it, that sounds way better. I'll just round everyone up at once instead of taking everyone, you know, back individually. Yeah, why did I just take a massive hit? Probably a grenade. I'm probably not even paying attention to the fucking grenades. Could you guys get away from the car, please? I don't want it to blow up. I don't even know how he died. I really don't know. Okay. Okay, people are just dying randomly now. Jesus. You know, it's like I know I'm gonna die probably. I just don't want to. I'm trying to hold off. Cause like if I'm just dealt, if I just have you know, Beast, it's not a good deal, you know. You're almost guaranteeing that, you know, it's a failure at that point. Oh shit. Fuck. Don't follow me, motherfucker. You crazy motherfucker, you're bringing them to me. Health. It's not much, but it's something, you know? Did you get your ass over here? Actually, okay, there we go. Problem is that there's no fucking... there's no extraction point. I don't know, like, there's nowhere to save or anything like that. Ooh. Beast, if I could help you, I would. But you know what? Right now, that's not really high on my list. Surviving is on my list. I'm looking for health packs. Okay? And besides, I needed one more than you did. You know, Beast, if you weren't just standing right in their path of the search for missiles, you know, like, you wouldn't get hit by them. I would like to target just one, but that doesn't really seem possible. Yeah, I don't even care. Fuck them. You know what? Fuck them. If the ambulance blows up, fuck it. Dude, those missiles definitely went inside of there. Oh my god. Well, I think it's time to settle. We're done here. Beast does like no damage to them. It's crazy.
Sometimes I don't know my own strength.
It's like, am I crazy for this? Am I seeing this right? He did no damage. Like, what the fuck was that? He did no damage at all. Alright, we're back here, and we have literally everyone that we started with. You know, I just looked out for the things that were the problem, and made sure not to deal with those. Crazy how when you look out for things that'll kill you, you don't die. And I'm just gonna round everyone up all at once. I'm not gonna go back and forth. Hey, that Sentinel is after a little kid. We have to stop him. Nah. I don't think so. Of course we'll stop it. It's only one anyways. Got a little army that we're forming over here. Are you okay, little boy?
Hey, you're the X-Men. Cool.
Not many people feel that way right now.
But I do. You guys are heroes.
What's that in your hand?
Piece from my dad's chess set. I carry it for good luck.
A good luck bishop? Well, must be working. From the way that Sentinel was eyeing you, there's a strong chance you might get to join us someday.
Me? An X-Man? Wow, you really think so?
I can't let the X-Men down.
What the hell happened? There was no one else. How did they die? I mean, you guys saw that, right? Like, there's no enemies around here right now. How did they die? Whatever, man. I don't know. Load up, motherfuckers. Jean Grey leveled up.
Hey, why don't we go bust some heads?
That's it, X-Men. We've destroyed all the Sentinels and helped everyone in danger. But there are many other places we're needed. Let's get moving. About fucking time. Now we got the sewer raid.
Thank goodness you're here, X-Men. We desperately need your help.
Why isn't Morrow here defending the Morlocks?
She and her Gene Nation followers left us. The Brotherhood promised her a chance to live in the sunlight, and that proved to be too tempting.
She left before the GRSO soldiers attacked?
Yes.
I'm sure if she'd known about the attack, she would have stayed to protect her people. How are the soldiers getting into your tunnels?
They are entering through an abandoned section of the sewers. If you could close down those tunnels, my people would be safe.
We'll see you later, healer.
Good luck, X-Men.
Listen, I know Beast wasn't useful in the last mission, but we're not fighting Sentinels here, so it should be fine. So we need to destroy this ladder, I believe, is what's happening, because they're coming from the ladder. And if not... Okay, yes, we definitely need to do that. I was about to say, it doesn't seem like we're not doing any damage to it, but We were, it just didn't show up. So yeah, basically we got to go around and destroy those ladders to stop them from coming in. Destroy that teleporter, because that's how they're getting in. You know, it's missions like this that you're really just kind of slogging through as you're just kind of going, alright, let's just get to the next one and break it, and get to the next one and break it. You know, one of these missions, like, in, you know, scattered inside of one mission would be fine. Like, if you already had, I mean, that's kind of how the second game works it, where it's like, yeah, there's kind of stuff like this, but it's in the progress of another mission. Like, it doesn't go, here's the entire fucking mission.
Every Morlock in this city owes you their deepest thanks.
No thanks is necessary, healer. We're just trying to help.
But were it not for you, those soldiers would have massacred us. You saved a group of people who not so long ago had taken one of your own as a prisoner. And in appreciation, I would like to give you a gift.
That's not necessary.
I insist. Please, take this.
Any idea where we might find Morrow?
Yes. Marrow has returned. She is seeking to persuade even more of our people to leave their home and follow the Brotherhood on their mission of violence. Please, talk to her. Try to reason with her. Make her understand that what she is doing is wrong.
We'll try, but Marrow can be extremely stubborn.
Yes, and that in part is why she is such a good leader.
Thanks, healer.
My pleasure, X-Men.
Ooh, skill point. Was that the gift? Hey, I found her. Get out of my way! What the hell, guys?
Okay.
Oh. Marrow, we need to talk.
X-Men. I've had enough of your interference. I will destroy you.
You know, if Healer wanted to find her, we could have just told him to turn around. Because she was right here. Alright, Iceman, do your job. Second round with Marrow, and basically it's the same thing. I actually think that there is something slightly different with the fight, but not too much. Ah, there it is. There's what's different. So, they disguise the difficulty of the fight by making you fight her multiple times. So, you'll have 4 rounds of fighting her, essentially, because every time you beat her, there'll be in those corners, I knew I had to do with those corners, one of those healing enemies is going to show up and heal her. Basically, you just have to defeat those people each time they show up, which is every time you defeat Marrow. And basically, after that, you just repeat that multiple times. Beast is dead. Who cares? He probably wasn't contributing that much anyways. I mean, I already know this. I literally said I haven't noticed him doing that much. As long as we have someone like Storm and Wolverine, we should be fine. Because with Storm, we'll get that leadership bonus. And then Wolverine can do a lot of damage. Ah, shit. I thought if I slowed it down, I'd still be able to keep it around a little longer, but I guess not. Oh, great. Iceman is down. That happened so fast. I didn't even have enough time to react. So the one person I said that we will really need, we don't have anymore. Because Iceman is probably the most helpful in this fight. But I guess as long as I can keep the distance with Storm, she'll be able to do something. Because the problem is that Marrow's attacks are really fast, especially when you're up close. So that's why slowing her down helps. But as long as I keep the distance and Wolverine kind of just takes the brunt up there, we'll be fine.
You may have won, but you can't stop the Gene Nation. We will prevail.
I've beat you twice now. I don't think that's really how that works. Marrow, you have to mend this rift within your people. It's tearing the Morlock civilization apart.
You know nothing about my people, and I've heard enough of your lies.
Why are you working with the Brotherhood?
The Brotherhood promised to let us help rule over the humans. For the first time in history, the Morlocks will be in charge. We will be the ones who make the laws. We will have control.
Can you speak louder? I can't really hear you over the sound of the sewer water fucking pouring down. The Brotherhood will tell you anything you want to hear, but in the end, they'll give you nothing.
How do you know?
Because the Brotherhood is power hungry.
You lied.
If the Brotherhood was so interested in the Morlocks, why weren't they down here protecting your people from those soldiers?
Gerso soldiers were here?
Marrow, think of your people.
I do. With every breath I take. I made the deal with the Brotherhood so my people would know what it's like to live in the sunshine.
How did you not know the soldiers were in your sewers? I mean, literally, there were shooting guns everywhere. Is that their dream, or just yours? Marrow, most of your people don't want to leave the tunnels. This is the only home they've ever known.
What do you know of my people? Or of being oppressed? You live in luxury. You don't stomp around in other people's filth all day.
We know plenty about oppression. Intolerance and hatred aren't limited to certain sections of the world. Marrow, above or below ground, we command our own destiny, and it's up to us to shape it. Yes, they were kidnapping Morlocks. By the way, that's kind of crazy that we just go. Let's talk to you about that. And then also, I'm going to then talk back, like, we're switching subjects constantly. What the hell? Like, how is she supposed to remember this? Who's kidnapping Morlocks now? You know, at this point in the conversation, who's kidnapping? Yes, they were kidnapping Morlocks.
I had no idea. I don't want any Morlocks to be hurt. Perhaps this has gone too far.
It has, Marrow. You shouldn't allow the Brotherhood to pull you apart.
You sound very much like my old friend Healer. I do miss his counsel. Very well. I will call an end to Gene Nation and bring peace to my tribe.
You made a wise choice, Marrow.
Thank you, X-Men, for your patience and your guidance.
Good work, team. All two of us. I think the Morlocks are going to be all right now. But there's still plenty we have to do. Let's get out of here. Actually, there isn't. We've done all the things. Iceman's limp-ass body right there. Mansion 7. What is Mansion 7?
Good work, team. We've done a great job, but this is no time to rest on our laurels.
What is our next move?
These dangerous situations are getting out of hand. It's time for us to strike at the heart of the problem.
Magneto?
Exactly. Beast, have you come up with a way for us to get to Asteroid M?
No. But I shall double my efforts in attempting to devise a solution to the conundrum.
Perfect. Jean, have you come up with a way to release Professor X from the astral plane?
Not yet, but now that Psylocke's here, we're working on a plan.
All right, people. Every second counts now. and the world hangs in the balance. Let's make Professor X proud.